He'll start the return inside his 5. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate, almost
Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Hawkins. Got his man quickly. Across the 25. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Hand off from the shotgun. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's Jones. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 4 as they try to break the seal on the script. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
They did a really good job of setting the tone and stringing that drive together. It was a long drive. They needed to convert some specific spots. They did it, and here's how they ended it, with physicality. Punching him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Washington State's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard work.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Cougars need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll run the toss. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you don't always see tosses into the boundary. Most people want to go to the wide side of the field. Defense was ready. Not as much space when you go wide out there, but more importantly, defense doing a great job winning, setting the edge, running to the football, shutting the toss down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. racing down the left side. Turning on the Jets. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Got him downfield. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Love what they did there, putting the big fella in the slot, letting him use his ability to get downfield and create some space and find the soft spot in the zone.
No doubt. You got the big fella in the slot, so you get your matchup. You know it's zone coverage. You know you can put it up out.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And this defense doing what it does best. Get after the quarterback. That's their 3rd of the day. They're number 1 in the nation at getting the quarterback on the ground. That's why they've had such a successful unit.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. And the Cougars need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll take it on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give on the option. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got it, looking for a first. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
And how about that 3rd down? They go 5 wide. They've spread the defense out, and at quarterback there,
oh, it's on the ground. High ball. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Cougars with a long way Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Here comes the offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
Now, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
From the gun, running back gets the give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way.
Out of space. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Grab behind the line. It's Campbell. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Quarterback keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll go back to work after changing into the field. Reads it, fires complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to pass, it's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up at different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
He's got it. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. From the gun. Skips away from pressure. He's in for the touchdown. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Tight end now in motion. Now the play fake. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Corrals it at the 45. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. He'll try to do it himself. Wide open spaces. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Offensive linemen love when you sneak in draws, when you sneak in screens. It holds these defensive linemen accountable. You want to rush the quarterback, you're going to fly upfield every single play. We'll sneak right behind you and get some yardage.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the snap, it's Campbell. Trying to get it in. And it's in for a touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Just keep the ball moving.
To the air on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Second down, he'll throw it. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. So 1st play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out.
There he goes! Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. It's a seam wide open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. 1st down for this offense. Caught behind the line. It's Bradford. Oh, got some room, entered to the goal line. Steps into the end zone for a touchdown. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Snags it quickly on the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. 5 wide receiver formation on 2nd and 9. He'll pull it down. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a inside 30 seconds to play here in the 2nd quarter. They've got it 1st and 10. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Campbell. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Buys a little extra time. He's loose. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. All the way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Zimmerman. He's going to run it. He goes out of bounds, couple yards short of the 20. They'll mark it at the 18. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Find some fresh air. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Here's a quick throw out to the left. It's a running room. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
A lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead. They're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm...
Got enough space. And first snap of this drive comes from their own 41. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. And it'll be a touchdown. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Across the 25, he's got room. Touchdown! They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked him apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brewster. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. He's going to take off across the 45. Turning on the Jets. He got loose, almost housed it, finally tracked down at the 32. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jones. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line in this defense, hoping to... Oh, a lot of space. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Got it in the middle. It's Bradford. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And he pulls it again. He's been doing it time and time again. This defense has not changed up enough the picture, the look, to make it harder for this QB to make different decisions or make difficult runs.
And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Motion from the back. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Snagged out of the air. And they're going to score again. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.